Hi and welcome to MacBuzz TV. I'm Derek Sue and today I'm going to show you how to set up Time Machine with a Netgear ReadyNas. Previously this involved an elaborate 15-step process to set it up, but lucky for us, Netgear recently released a firmware update which allows us to set this up in 3 steps. Firstly, before we try and set this up, we need to make sure that the Netgear ReadyNas is connected to the network. So I'm just going to click on Radar here to search for any NAS devices on my network. And we'll just wait a few seconds and you will see that I've got my Netgear ReadyNas hooked up to the network. It's actually connected via both Ethernet and Wi-Fi. Now, if you've previously tried to set up Time Machine, I'm just going to go into System Preferences, click on Time Machine. Normally, Time Machine will detect any hard drives that are connected to your computer. However, when you click Choose Backup Disk, you'll notice that nothing shows up, even though my Netgear ReadyNas is connected. So what we're going to do is we're going to install the update and activate it so it will show up in this control panel. So firstly, do you need an update? Well, if you look over here in this control panel, radar control panel, you'll see the info here. This tells you what is your version, your current firmware version. You need 4.1.5 T37. That is the latest firmware update available at the moment. I actually went into the ReadyNas forums, asked to make sure that it was stable and that there were no problems. I got a confirmation from one of the expert users saying that he hasn't had any problems and he has been running it for some time. So with that confirmation, I was quite happy to download it. As you can see, I've already got it downloaded here, but I'm going to show you exactly how to update your firmware right now. So first you got to click on Setup. And we're going to open up the firmware control panel, the Netgear control panel. Now before, of course, we can update it, we actually got to download the update. So if you go to the website macbuzztv.tv, just click down here. There in this article, you'll see there is a link there to the download. So if you just right click it, and you'll get a menu. Now you want to select download linked file. So I click on that and you'll see here in my download window, it is downloading. This is not a small download. It is actually 58 megabytes. Okay, and it will take some time for you to download depending on the speed of your internet. Here it's telling me it's going to take about 12 minutes. So I'm just going to let that download and I'll be back in a tick. Okay, the download has completed. We now need to update this firmware in the ReadyNas control panel. So we just go over there to the ReadyNas. We go to the system in the menu and then go to click on update. We are going to update it through the local. We're not going to actually do it remotely. We're going to do it through locally because we've downloaded this file on our computer. Now we need to choose the file. We need to locate where it is. So we just click on the little finder button and you can see it's in our downloads folder. So I'm just going to navigate that through here, choose file, and there it is already there. Choose, and we need to upload and verify the image, which is a great thing. We just click on that. Okay, it says it'll take several minutes. Now, really important that it's good that it does upload and verify just to make sure it doesn't actually upload something that isn't meant for your Netgear ReadyNas. So we'll just wait a few moments here. Okay, so it's done this. It's taken about a minute to check and verify that it is a suitable update. And you'll notice here, because I have actually updated this already, it says it is valid, but it is not newer than the installed image. Now, I'm just going to click Perform System Update here, because if you had the older version, you do the same thing. So I'll just show you exactly. Just click on this, and this will take a few minutes to actually update to the latest firmware. A window will pop up and it will let you know that you will need to reboot your ReadyNas. So if you're happy with that, click OK. So make sure, you want to do this at a time when no one else needs to access your ReadyNas. So we click OK, and we got click shut down and reboot device apply. It says, please close the browser session and use Radar to reconnect to the device. System rebooting. So I'm just going to click OK. I'm going to close this window so we're out of it. Now we just need to allow a few minutes for the ReadyNas to reboot, update the firmware, and reboot again. So it's now been about 8 minutes or so, and the ReadyNas has completely rebooted, it's updated the firmware, and it's back online. And we can confirm this by just clicking on radar and seeing where it comes up on the network. And there it is. And you can see here it's got the latest update, 4.1.5-T37. And let's click on setup to get into the control panel, because this is step 2, which is to activate the ReadyNas to be visible to Time Machine. Now, previously, if you go into backup, you would only have 2 options, but after the update, you have this third option, Time Machine. Click on Time Machine. All we need to do is enable it. It's already clicked enable there. Now we just got to use a password we're happy with. And this last field here lets you determine how much of your ReadyNas do you want to allow Time Machine to use. So I'm going to allocate 500 gigs, which should be adequate for my laptop, which has about 300 gigs of information on it. So I'm just going to go apply. Now you got to make sure that you remember this password, because we're going to use that same password to allow Time Machine to access the ReadyNas. Okay, that's step 2 completed. Now on to step 3, which is simply to activate Time Machine. So we just click into System Preferences, look into Time Machine, choose Backup Disk, and you'll see the ReadyNas is now visible. Click on the ReadyNas, click Use for Backup. Now you need to enter in your username and password, which is exactly the same as you entered into the Netgear control panel. So that's ready. You can see there, ReadyNas. Make sure you don't leave any spaces there. Type in the password as you used. Now don't worry, if you can't seem to get the right password, you can always go back into the Netgear control panel and change the password. So I'm just going to go here, connect, and there you are. It's connected, and it says the next backup is in 2 minutes. And that's all there is to set up Time Machine with a Netgear ReadyNas. Really simple with this latest firmware update. Now, if you've got any additional information or comments, please do leave a comment in the box below. Otherwise, I look forward to sharing with you lots more great information on the MacBuzz.tv screencasts. Thanks for watching.